Hi there, BattleTech and MechWarrior fans. Welcome back to another video. So this video, we're going to be talking about. Sorry, let me mess up the camera angles. We're going to be talking about the 25th Centauri Lancer's Command Lance. It's supposed to be a Barnes and Noble exclusive. I managed to get hold of it, which is fantastic. As long as we can get hold of the stuff, that's all well and good. Rather than having to wait, because sometimes we don't get these in the UK for whatever reason. So this one I'm really excited about because it's got a couple of, I wouldn't say my favorite mechs, one of them is, but the other one I like the design aesthetics, and I was lucky enough to be to see the Jade Phoenix when it originally came out for Clicky Tech, for Age of Destruction BattleTech, and we're going to look at that one straight away because I love it. So originally, there you go, what a beautiful mech it is. I just love the design on it. I think it's just great, and you've got all these pieces to go with it. So, oh, there's a sprue. That's quite exciting. So I'm making sure you can see this. Let's have a look. So it's got the hex base, and a sprue with 2 bits, so 3 bit, and this other bit in here, which I think is the rock, compulsory rock item, which just goes like so, I guess. Sorry, I'm not showing you what I'm doing. And then that is how it would be. I like that. It's like it's perched. I love the feet on it. It does make it look like it's bird-like, and these are its aerial fins, which will go like this or like that. I'll have to make sure I put them on the right way. But again, it's a gorgeous looking mech. Really nice detail on the front and the missile tubes. I'll drill out the missile tubes to give them more kind of prominence within that. And the barrels of the gun. Hope you can see that. They've done a really good job. I like, actually, that's really great. I like the fact that they've got holes in the jump jets. I think this is a heavy mech, but back in the day, it came out in the Age of Destruction starter set. It's back in, what, 2004-ish, maybe, or 2005. And there should be another image, and the paintwork on that is absolutely brilliant. So it's got a white bottom half and a red top half, and it's kind of got lightning, silver lightning going across it. I just love the scheme of it. I thought it was just brilliant, so I want to replicate that scheme. Just absolutely fantastic. So that is the Jade Phoenix. Hopefully we got some cards for it. He says looking for the, oh yes, they are, the cards are here. So I've got the pack of cards, so that's really good. I'm gonna need to make sure that I don't lose bits and pieces for these things. Oh, and sorry, it's got the jump thing, a jump jet, so you can actually have it jump in. Oh, so one of the holes was for it to be slotted into the, oh, that's why it's got holes, so that you can actually slot the jump, the plumes into those. Actually, I prefer it jumping, to be honest. I think it just looks much better jumping, don't you guys? Let me know what you think. Yeah, 100%. Much better jumping. Yeah, love it. I think that's just absolutely brilliant. That just looks so nice. So anyway, that's the Jade Phoenix. Then we've got some other really good mechs in here. This one I'm actually not very familiar with, the Shockwave. That's probably a rotary autocannon. It looks like a good brawling mech, quite heavily armored, and again the detail on here is brilliant. They're doing a much better job of not having flash. I mean, there's a little bit of flash there, but it's on the underneath, so you don't really care about it. And here, but that's it. They've done a great job. So that looks really good. That's nice. Then I'm going to talk about the Stalker. And you know, this is the non-missile variant of the Stalker. Instead, Let me know if you guys use the rules where mechs with no arms find it more difficult to stand up. I tend to anyway. But the Stalker's just a great mech. Put it at the back, just let it tube mechs away. I think it's fantastic mech, brilliant. It needs support though, like all mechs. And then this is one of my favorites. This is the Shadow Cat, and I loved it. I loved it when it came out in Clan Invasion time era. Not that we played much Clan or anything like that, but as a mech, yeah, it suits my play style, which is kind of playing a bunch of mediums, which are fast hitting, hard hitting, difficult to hit, get the job done. So I do like it. But it's probably a different variant. Hopefully it's got pulse lasers because that's the method. Sorry, I guess it's cheaty mech play or whatever. But you know what? You got to join them to beat them. I guess. But it's just a great mech. Even like back in the day when I think it did have a Ghost Rifle. Or was it ERPPC Clan? But anyway, that's just a great variant. So three absolutely brilliant. Sorry, for me, three brilliant mechs. Not sure about the Shockwave. And again, this is pushing it out into the Il Clan era with this box set. Generally speaking, because of the Jade Phoenix, which is in the Il Clan sort of kind of era, the Dark Age as such, which I don't mind. But for those of you guys who aren't playing in that era, even though a lot of these prototypes that are coming out are more Il Clanish era, Dark Age era, I will be using this as a prototype mech or something for Solaris. Definitely 100%. That Shadow Cat will go into some of my clan forces that I'm building anyway. A Stalker variant is a Stalker variant. You know, I'm sure there's dozens of variants across. And the Shockwave, hey, guess what? I've read up on it, which is great because I like mech lore. But I'll just put it into a Solaris arena. You know, another sort of nice sort of Solaris mech to sort of do battle with. So I think it's brilliant. So all four of these mechs I can use in some way or another. And then I thought it'd be nice to have a look at the cards because again, with Scouring Sands out, you know, are these mechs viable in any way or shape or form? So let's see if we can. Shadowcat, 41 points. That's quite beastly, but it's got TMM of 3, which is really good. And that's the prime variant. Oh my god, that's the prime. Oh wow, the original configuration. Interesting. So yeah, look, it's doing good damage. It's a bit of a glass cannon with its armor and stuff, but a TMM3, which is really good, and it's got fantastic movements. I mean, 16 movement and 12 jump. That is really good. I do like it. And then at 46 points, 5 points more, it's doing more damage, same movement, and same armor. So it ups its damage to a bit more. Which isn't too bad. So that's the Shadow Cat. Shockwave. Oh yeah, I think in here there should be some symbols which tell you which era you can play them in. But oh yeah, look, here it is. So I'm just learning. So this is what the eras the mech can be played in here, along here. So obviously not the first era. That's Clan Invasion. I think they're the clanny war thingies. Sorry, and then this is much later on. I have to learn these symbols again. I've not played Alpha Strike too much, so Shockwave definitely in much later eras. So that's the Republic era, and that's probably the Il Clan era. So the latter two. So let's look at Shockwave. 35 points. Okay, armor's alright. Team 2, not too bad. Movement is pretty slow, but that reflects in that it's points cost. Good at medium range in terms of damage output. That's pretty nice, actually. Pushing out 4 pips. And then this variant, which is a little bit cheaper, does less damage. It's a trooper mech. It's just, but it says a skirmisher, and that's a sniper. Oh, okay, that does 3 damage along. That's pretty good, actually. As a sniper, I like that. Yeah, actually, do you know what? it is worth considering, isn't it? Nice paint scheme, by the way. I do like that. Okay, nice. Stalker, yeah, nice beast of a mech. AS does like a Steiner variant. So it's got a team of 1, pretty slow movement. Overhit with 2, not bad. Massive amounts of armor, internal structure, and medium range 5. Oh, that's good damage, and at long range 3. The next one should be higher points value, maybe. So yeah, it is. It's 50 points. Oh my god. It's got a C3 system. Interesting. But 553 across the base. Yeah, it's nice. Solid mech. Oh, and more structure. So it probably removes some of the ammo and stuff like that. And goes more energy weapons. That's not bad, actually. I do like it. And again, this is much of the later eras. I think that's Jihad era. Anyway, that's pretty good. And then the Jade Hawk. Yay. Right, 47 points. Let's look at the... Actually, gosh, that's a beast. Right, so let's look at the lower point value. That's 47 points. Good armor, good TMN2 for its size, I guess. Movement 12, you can jump 8. Brutal at short and medium range. Medium range is generally where you're going to be fighting at, so that's not bad. It's got melee, which is good. So nice overall. This 59 points. What is going on? So 7/7, massive amounts of short and medium range damage. That is a definite destroyer. And 12 jump. So that's got 12 and 8. So it's just, it could either go 12 inches or jump. It's such brilliant. I love it. That is pretty devastating. Oh, size is the weight class, isn't it? I'll have to look at the Cretan one. Sorry, random thought there. Anyway, so that's not bad. I like that. Don't know if I'd pay the 59 points to take something like this, because you've got to use it. You're putting too many eggs in one basket. But I love that 7 damage profile. That's fab. Anyway, that's great. That's nice. So let's look at some special. Let's look at these pilot cards. See if there's anybody we recognise. So no, Lena. Oh, Lena Hazen. That's a family name, but nothing in particular. Oh, Bloodstalk. What's his ability? Target -1 time against a single enemy, +2 against all others until enemy retreats or is destroyed. Ah, very honourable. Very honourable. Lucky, got a cluster. I'm trying to look for any interesting ones that I think are quite good. Melee specialist. Oh, that's good. Slugger. May improvise and use the club single-handed, allowing use of weapons in the torso and other arms as normal. Huh. That's really handy, actually. Yeah, because when you use club attacks, you can't actually use any arm-mounted weapons or torso weapons. Huh. That's handy. Forest Ranger, what's this? Catch a unit receives -1 MP to all move costs in woods or jungle hexes and applies a -1 modified point skill roll for moving through jungle hexes. If Kesh expended walking MP and is within a ward jungle hex, attacks against him receive a +1 target 1 of terrain mod. Right. Oh, that's nice. Huh. That is not bad. I like that. Oh, maneuvering ace. Ha! May make lateral shifts. Apply -1 modified to point skill rolls to avoid skidding. That is hilarious. So you can move laterally, like 4-legged mechs. Interesting. That's really good. So yeah, some nice piloting abilities there. Let me know what you think of these mechs. I think they're brilliant. I think this is another must-buy because you can use them for different things. Even if you're not playing in the Dark Age era or anything like that, the Stalker can be used in any sort of play setting as such. That one, the Shockwave, definitely going to put into Solaris. that I'm going to put into my Scouring Sands campaign, along with the Shadow Cat. I think they'll make nice mechs in there as additions. So anyway, let me know which mechs that you like from this particular box set, which ones you are looking forward to in the future maybe. Do leave a like and subscribe. I'll appreciate any feedback that you've got. Happy hunting, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye everybody.